Hi, welcome to the Actual Tour family, where we literally bring the open house to you. Actual Tour came about when I would set multiple open houses, and oftentimes only a couple people would show up, and I thought to myself, well, how do we exponentially get more exposure to this house? How can we avoid sitting there for hours on end and only a couple people show up? Boy, is that a waste of our time as real estate agents. Actualtour.com works like this. I do an introductory piece, which is about a minute to a minute and a half, where I discuss the home, I discuss the number of bedrooms, the square footage, etc. And then I go into further detail and I discuss the area, the neighborhood that it's in. People can watch this first minute to a minute and a half. If it's an area they're not interested, or they're not interested in the price or the bedrooms, then they could stop watching at that moment. However, if it's a home that they're very excited about, they love the area, they love everything about the house, then there's a second link that they can click on, and then we actually take the actual tour. We walk inside the home and I give a guided tour, and you know exactly where the kitchen, where the master bedroom, we walk through the house, which again, virtual tours just can't convey. Great pictures and all, but you have no idea where the fireplace in the living room is. You have no idea of the other characteristics of the beautiful home. Actual Tour is revolutionary as far as real estate marketing goes. Actualtour.com will provide buyers with much more information than they can strictly get with Zillow or Trulia or any of those other websites that they go to now. Now they will come to Actualtour.com because they want a comprehensive guide, they want a comprehensive tour so that they can see what the properties look like, narrow it down, save themselves time, save themselves travel, and it's a much more efficient way to look for homes. Selling agents. How can Actualtour.com help you? So let's say you send 8 to 10 links of properties that your buyers have found online and they want to go see. Okay, so you can spend all day Saturday with them driving around, which takes up a lot of your time. And what does that do for you? Of course, that frees up all that time on Saturday, and it lets you network and make connections and do everything that you need to do as a professional. Not only are you still doing your job, but you're going above and beyond, because you are giving your buyers a lot more information, and you're saving their time in only the way that Actualtour.com can do. Listing agents. You're always looking for the edge. How do you stand out above the competition? Well, Actualtour.com is a fantastic way to let your sellers know that not only are open houses a possibility, but why don't we have an open house that's online where you can get serious buyers looking in your home. And the benefit to that not only is the exposure, but now that people have walked through your home and have a vested interest, you've narrowed down the quote-unquote the tire kickers, the ones that really don't have any idea of what the home looks like. The only thing they've seen is a virtual tour. Well, again, with Actual Tour, we're not just showing pictures and you have literally no idea of the layout of the home. We're walking you through the home. This saves so much time for everybody involved, and again, for a home seller, you get the buyers that have a true interest in their property. You add Actualtour.com into your listing presentation, you let your home seller know that they will have exponentially more exposure than any other agent can provide. Do you think that that's going to get you the listing? There's a good chance. I would say yes. How can Actualtour.com help investors? As we know, investors like to make decisions that fast. Actualtour.com can show you the introduction to all the properties that we have in Reno, and with the Tesla announcement, we know that there's going to be 50 to 60,000 people moving here. We're going to have investors from all over the country looking to Reno to buy properties for investments. With the introduction that I do on every property, investors can click the first link and they know immediately whether they want to spend their time watching the second half of the video or if they want to move on. Let Actualtour.com save you time and travel expense by narrowing down all the properties to the ones that you want to see. All right, Mr. Actual Tour, who are you? Well, my name is Scott Curtis, and I was a former child actor, so I have spent many hours in front of the camera, and as you can see, I'm not shy. Probably the most famous thing I'm known for was I was DJ's first kiss on Full House. Wasn't she lucky? Anyhow, I've done shows from the Golden Girls to Bob Newhart to Growing Pains to you name it. I was very fortunate, and I would be able to put on a very professional, likable, watchable presentation for you on Actualtour.com. Some real estate agents will say, this is something that I can film by myself. Why would I need to use Actualtour.com? When you film these yourself, the exposure that you provide is limited. If you would like to call us and contact us at Actualtour.com, where buyers are going to be coming, we will be more than happy to host those videos for you. Some realtors say, hey, I like doing open houses. I get to meet people. Fine, keep doing your open houses. Actualtour.com just simply provides an open house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anywhere in the world. So continue hosting your open houses and meet people, make those connections. That's very important to your business. But as soon as the open house is over, let Actualtour.com continue to do the work for you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I was able to convey all the benefits of Actual Tour, and even more importantly, I hope you see the scale of what Actual Tour will become.